Hey you guys, and welcome back to Rames Games. We're playing yet another episode, mission, whatever, of StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void campaign. I didn't even go over the achievements in the last episode that we had to look forward to, but in this episode, the Spear of Adun, complete the mission. That's easy. Use warp gates to warp in 5 units with within 10 seconds in the Spear of Adun mission. So I either use 5 warp gates. It's just 5 warp gates. It's not that big of a deal. 5 is ideal anyways. Sprinter cell. Oh my god. Activate all the power cells in less than 15 minutes on the Spear of Adun mission on normal difficulty. I don't know about you, but I don't feel like rushing. This is the 3rd mission I'm recording in a row. Photon cannon. I already know what that does. It's like a turret. It attacks things. Oh neat, shield battery restores shields. I didn't know that. But let's go ahead and get into it. So I hope that we don't have any more frame rate issues. My settings are just too high for that one cutscene, I guess. Press any key to continue. Let's click. Be a rebel.
The Spear of Adun lies dormant beneath the heart of the Conclave. I had hoped to raise it, to secure our victory against the Zerg. But now, it is our last hope for survival.
Why do you flee from your salvation?
Celendis. She has fallen under Amon's control. Karax, we have to bring the Spear of Adun online. The first power cell is activating.
Sweet.
The remaining 4 have been disabled by creep. I see. We have no choice but to clear them. What about our
Zerglings.
defenses?
Likely some banelings.
Unfortunately, they are without power. However, the Spear of Adun support systems can aid us. They will allow us to deploy pylons anywhere on the battlefield. We should deploy one here as soon as possible.
Neat. So this is kind of getting you trained towards using your
These photon cannons can defend our Nexus
co-op
portile.
dudes.
They require only a pylon to function.
I'll go ahead and do it.
You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the Deploy Pylon button at the top of your command screen. Our cannons will now fire upon enemies within range. If they become damaged, the shield battery will restore their shielding. These defenses will indeed be vital to our evacuation, but our first priority must be to clear the power cells of creep.
You require. I am the voice. I am the heart of darkness.
Just checking our frames real quick. Okay, so now that they got all that chit-chat done, we have a forge, which I want to put on 5. I want to put the Nexus on 1, and I want to put the gateway on 2. 1, 2, 5 anytime. Cool. We are set up. The shield battery will just do its thing. I don't have to worry about it. So for right now, it's just going to be pylons and defenses. I'm doing that just for the sake of redundancy. I should worry about getting some.
We can now transform our
Cool.
gateways into warp gates. This allows us to warp in warriors to any area with pylon power.
In that case, I would have put a pylon right here. Oh, let's just put it there. We're gonna make those warp gates anyways. Just make sure that we get these on hotkey 2, even though they're technically different. With them selected, I can just tab over to it, and it will switch to the warp gates. Oh, I've done that one too many times. So I just hit escape while they were selected, which cancels their building.
Encircling bioforms on approach to our nexus.
Oh boy.
We must rally our defenses.
So with our warp gate, we can warp units in anywhere that there is pylon power. Let's try that again. So this is not good because I was kind of screwing around. Apparently we only lost one zealot.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
I should have fought within the shield battery, but I didn't. What's this? So that's the thing that's done. All these power cells would need done, like opened up in 15 minutes. I'm not about that kind of a rush, guys. So, hope you're in for the long haul. This is the last video that I can record tonight. And I have to wait till tomorrow to get any of them rendered, so you'll see them eventually. A little late on these, but... So remember that we need to warp in 5 units within 10 seconds from each other. So that's literally just 2 warp gates. I'm sorry, that's 5 warp gates is what I meant to say. Oh, we have abilities this time? Like upgrades? It's pretty sweet. So in that case, let's cover this area with some pylons. I like my redundancy. These guys are almost done. I'll just need 500 minerals to get this done.
I'm detecting unpowered warp gates nearby. Constructing a pylon next to them would restore their power, giving
Sweet.
us an advantage. The Spear of Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this. Of course, our probes can always warp in pylons as well.
So what you're saying is... I hate that I need to see it. That's understandable. So that should be the achievement right there. Not really that big of a deal.
My meditation is over. Ula Sadari. Adun. You require my skills.
Probably going to encounter some resistance down here. No? Alright.
Our forces have discovered a warp gate. Now, we only need to construct a pylon to power it.
Already done.
Warp gate online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
Sweet. So I don't know if we're going to get attacked from the bottom. It's likely, since this connects to the middle. So...
We are one. Upgrade complete. We are one with the shadow.
we need to get that surround, and soon... Guys, come back. Guys, seriously, come back. Guys, seriously, come back. There we go. That's better.
Very well.
Okay. Let's go ahead and build. Let's build 2 of these. So that, I think, just locked us in. We might have 1 tile here, and we do. That's good. It's actually better than expected. We don't have, like, all the minerals in the world, though, so gotta be careful in that respect. Build 3 more probes, since I'm sending 3 of these guys into gas. I don't have a cybernetics core? What? What? Always. always the cyber core that I forget. Make sure these are 5. As soon as this is up, I'm going to get the next level of defense. First level defense, technically. I'm going to switch that over to that. So as soon as that cybernetics core is up, we're going to grab as many. These actually cover these inner guys, so they each cover 3. That's nice. It's definitely a good way to keep the shields up. We're going to do that over here too. Yeah, why not? Again, a little bit of redundancy, but that's just my style.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
Apparently the computer thought that I was clicking too much. Oh, from the south? Alright. Should be interesting. Definitely a good idea that I did that. Let's go ahead and get this next thing. I keep forgetting that I can warp these in, so let's go ahead and do that there. It does give us more supply, so
Upgrade complete. I am here in the shadows. I am the voice. You require my skill.
make sure the zealots are in front as always.
I am the heart. State thy
And let's go in. Shouldn't be all that hard. Get this one activated.
The second power cell is active. The spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artemis.
We need to wait for the creep to dissolve a little bit.
Unity.
Sensors
looking.
online. Wait, what is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point. Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
I am the heart of darkness. Very wise. Very well. Base is under attack.
I thought we got it in time, but
I am the voice of the eclipse.
we've got enough stuff here that it doesn't exactly matter.
We are one with the shadows.
We are the blades of iron. Ulas.
State thy bidding. You
Base is under attack.
I'm honestly not worried about it. Make sure they can't warp anything else in, then attack them.
I am the heart. We are one with the shadows. Very well.
What I can do... It's not the best idea to keep wasting minerals like this. But I'm going to drop a pylon. Right here.
Cold is the void.
We're going to take this guy and drop... those there. One of these and one of those. That should be symmetrical because I'm a symmetrical nut. These stalkers can enjoy that, dude. This guy can go home. Not only that, but I can do that.
Your probes are under attack.
I don't care. It's probably fine. It's definitely not fine. That sucks that those guys can see up there. Even partially up the ramp. So that just means that we need more cannons. It's not what I wanted. I told you BC. There you go.
State. You have not enough minerals.
We got a lot of gas, but we have like no minerals.
I am here in the shadows. Cold is the void.
So let's go get the next objective.
We move unseen.
Command me.
I am the voice of the. I am the heart of darkness. It shall be as you say.
What direction should we pick?
I serve for now.
I guess it doesn't technically matter.
Intriguing. For the reckoning. Very wise. Eat thy bidding.
Okay, Muta's down.
Very well.
Orange is on.
Some extra minerals.
For our panic. I'm ready. Adun Dela.
Another warp gate.
You require my skill.
Karax, I brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
Let our enemy know our fear. You require my skills. I am the voice of the eclipse.
My meditation.
State that we are one with the shadows.
We've already started pushing in this direction, so let's just go ahead and go up here.
Caution, Hierarch.
Whoa.
You are approaching the Zerg's hive cluster. It will be heavily defended.
It's not what I meant to do anyways. So guys, come on.
Require my
Get away from the spines.
intriguing.
What I meant to do is come up this ramp, so whoops. It was within 15 minutes and it's already 18 minutes, so you could honestly stalker rush this.
I am here in the shadows.
My life for hire.
State thy bidding.
Justice be done.
I am the voice of the eclipse. It shall be as you. We are one with the shadows. Very well. Very wise.
Insta kill the things in the air pretty much. Get the creep tumors down.
Justice be
Turns against you.
It'd be really cool if I could attack their main base, but not on hard.
Scenes of my victory.
Also,
Nidus worms. Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet.
Intriguing.
that's unpleasant.
my life for hire. We are the blades of iron.
I mean, we're fine up here. They can keep doing that all day, but I prefer if they didn't. Just because they can doesn't mean they should. It's rude. So we got that activated. This...
It shall be as I am here in the shadows.
Go ahead and group up all the things.
Command me.
We are one with the shadows.
Our pylon is under attack.
I'm not too worried about that.
State thy bidding.
I'm more worried about the fact I don't have any stalkers or
Justice be done.
zealots, to be honest with you.
Cold is the
We are the blades of iron. Highlight for iron. We stand unified. Highlight. Base is under attack.
You know, I was worried about them coming up here. I don't know why they weren't.
Base is under attack.
you require
Like, down here is perfectly fine.
Veraku.
I guess they just need a lot of cannons.
It shall be as you say.
Which I can't necessarily afford. Simply on the basis of alright, I did it anyways. And I'm almost capped out, so I get another one of these pylons. Squeeze in a couple more over here. Alright. So let's go attack the base on the bottom left.
Unseen.
Put an attack move just in case.
For the reckoning. Very well.
Normally this would be enough to assault that base up there probably, but
Very well.
it's just not intelligent.
State thy bidding. I serve now.
Life is broken, flawed. It must be reforged.
It shall be.
Two-shot that. Take the cannon out.
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online.
Yeah, it is.
Only one cell remains.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come.
I'm guessing.
Cease your struggle against the salvation I bring.
You require my skill.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
Please attack the freaking.
Very wise. Veraku.
That's what I thought.
I am the heart of
Base is under attack.
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
Highlight for iron.
That's unfortunate.
Place that in a power field. Ula Sadat. Highlight for iron. Antara.
That's also unfortunate.
state thy bidding.
Base is under attack.
I also have no idea how I lost so many units, but there's really nothing I can do about it.
State thy bidding.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Guess since I'm over here.
I am
Let those guys shoot over that direction.
You require my skills.
Take these guys manually. Yeah, I lost a lot of units.
I am the heart of darkness.
They must have been in some kind of choke point.
I serve.
Give me shields if I need them, I don't. Need to take these guys out.
For the reckoning, we move unseen. It shall be as you say. Veraku. Intriguing. Unto
Got a little quiet because I'm slightly focused.
very well. I serve for now.
I lost a lot more than I expected to, so that worried me a little bit. Make a lot more stalkers. Move them down here.
We are the blades of fire.
All the zealots I have need to come down here.
Eclipse.
We stand unified.
As soon as these are done, I'll do another thing of zealots. There you go.
State.
Alright, let's go
Command me.
We are
assault
one
this.
with the shadows. State thy bidding. I am the heart of darkness.
All shall be one. All conflict shall end.
Use the stalkers to destroy the hybrid. And that.
Intriguing. I am the heart of darkness. It shall be as you say.
We're at 30 minutes out of 15, which doesn't bug me too much. Like I said, it has to be done in normal, so it doesn't have to be done in normal, but if you complete it in normal, it's fine too. It should be fine. A couple should go down, but it's not that big of a deal.
Power transfer completed. The Spear of Adun is ready to depart.
Interesting.
Warp all firstborn free from Amon aboard Facemate.
Like how it's warping at a bunch of units, or whatever. There's a bunch of...
As you command.
Oh, I put those buildings on a launch pad? That's neat. I didn't even think about that. And they're like in my base attacking me. Oh, whoa. So a battleship just teleported out of the ground. I'm really confused. So yeah. We got the 5 units within 10 seconds. That's not that difficult. We can now do the photon cannon as the reward, which is sweet. I don't think rewards have anything to do with achievements, it's just for completing the mission. And yeah, we could have done the power cells in 15 minutes or less if we did like a stalker rush, which would have been early gas, all the probes, activating the gates as early as possible, and like just going for it, because you don't need zealots when you can blink away from ultralisks and whatever else less they have for normal mode. 106 things warped in. So, any cutscenes or anything? That is a big ship, and that was in the ground. There's no way the back of that ship got through the ground. It did teleport, I guess. I'll shut up.
marvel of Kalai engineering, and last of the 3 great arc ships, each created to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. Though it pains me greatly, I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war. There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time, when our culture shined as a constellation. The Celestial Array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel.
With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
Alright, so with that, the campaign just became a lot more interesting, because we unlocked essentially what is our quest hub. So we now have choices. You know, we can choose to go to Core Hall, which if I click on this, it'll give us a mission briefing. And I can go to Shikora's, which will also give us a mission briefing. And each of these missions will include their own rewards and like units and stuff. So you can kinda pick and choose what missions you do to unlock what units first for use in the other mission that you didn't pick. And sometimes, you know, if I complete Core Hall, I'll get another mission, but I'll still have Shikura's there. So it's not like an either or. Unless they changed it for one of these missions. There could be an either or. I don't know. But we shall find that out in the future. And we'll find out which one of these I pick, because I'll do the mission briefings for both in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 5, 6, one of those in the series, or the 3rd mission in the main story of Legacy of the Void. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.